Aries. I cut the deck and I shuffle still, so that's how I roll apparently. Aries, what has been going on for you? I was supposed to do your reading last month and the eclipses came over me and I was so stagnant, or at least felt that way in my brain. I couldn't move. But I am here now. As a card just rushes by. Aries. I firstly want to just discuss a vibe. I mean, I'm already feeling and picking up that single Aries, someone new, right? Could be on the horizon. But I feel like Aries in an established relationship that is thriving. You guys are doing a lot better than the Aries that are in relationships that are falling short. I'm not saying that you are the culprit for falling short either, and I'm not saying it's purely the other person. It always takes two to tango. It's hard to breathe when I think about the Aries that are choosing to stay stuck. For what? You basically hate the other person. Why are you with them? It's like very black and white. It feels very, you know? Anyways, this is the last reading I'm going to do tonight before I wake up tomorrow. And then I'll do the rest of the signs. But I had to do Capricorn, Aries, and Leo because I didn't get to you last time, I don't think. Maybe I did get to Capricorn. I don't remember. But either way. I feel like, yeah, definitely re-examining. Maybe there's someone in your circle that you really care about, but it's not your time yet. You're thinking about love. I mean, we're in Libra season, for Christ's sake, right? Yeah. And this guy, young, new, fresh. Maybe some of you are fantasizing about someone. Why am I all of a sudden just yawning? I feel like you guys are tired of something. It could be a relationship. It's most likely a relationship in my mind, but I feel like there's a lot you want to say. There's a lot of energy being exerted around right now, especially if you're not in a happy, committed relationship. Yeah, there's wishes you want. And maybe you thought this person was going to be it, but it's not. Not at least right now. Again, Hangman. Again, Two of Swords. King of Wands. Yeah. There's something you're wanting. You could be holding on a little too tight to something you have now, thinking it's it, but maybe it's not it. You know exactly. Same thing, same card. Same cards I pulled for at least these two. Same two cards I pulled for Leo. Then we have the King of Wands, though. You know, you're looking back on everything and there is something that you want. I mean, this is pure abundance. This is pure bliss, pure love with the other. And I feel like, especially those who are in a very happy, established bond, this is definitely you, and you're coming towards that. Some of you may get proposed to if you're in a very happy and good, relaxed, secure bond. But for those who are not in a happy bond, I feel like you're holding on tightly to something that you need to let go of. Yeah. It seems like this month you're going to be maybe even texting other people and getting in fights. Yeah, you may be getting in fights with a person because you know it's not the one, but when you know, right? I fully believe that. I really do. And maybe you're holding on tightly to some finances or like a wish that you had. Maybe you expected something of someone, but I'm not sure. Again, use your, free will and trust your own instincts, but here it just feels like those who are not in a happy, loving bond, that's what you want more than anything, is a happy, loving bond. But I feel like in order to get your wish granted, it just may not be it. And it sucks when you've invested so much in someone. So you're being greedy. You're like, why can't I just have it all? Why can't I start a new relationship while I'm already in a relationship? But that's not how it works. Yeah. And you need some strength. The strength card only shows up when you need it. And you will get what you want. That's the thing. You have all these wish fulfillment cards. But then you have all these upside down cards. Maybe the person you're with right now is seeing the potential and you're not. So you're like, okay, I'll give this another shot. But it's like, you've been through it. If you call your other significant other stupid to someone else outside of your circle, even inside your circle, let's be real, but if you call them stupid, well, they're not the one. And I hate being so harsh. I was very harsh in Leo's reading. Like, very harsh. And I don't like to be harsh, but I kind of just take it how it comes. What are some... And like, this is you. It's funny because the person, when they're alone and in their energy, they're so decisive and they're creative and they have the knowing. They are creative, they're stable, they know what they're doing, they're grounded. But then when it comes to other people, it's all turned upside down. And you're choosing to keep that blindfold on and not make that decision. And now we have a queen. Is this the person who you're fantasizing about? Or is this you, and the king is who you're fantasizing about? You know better. Again, I said that for Leo too. It just kept coming out. You know better. You know better. What are some other energies coming up for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising in October 2025? Spirit, that they need to know. Yeah. It's like you're fighting off everyone around you, being like, it's okay. I'll make it work. It's good. Like, see this? This is there. Like, marriage is here. It's all good. I got my wish fulfilled. It's all good. But are you really happy? Oh, I got this again, dude, for Leo. Y'all need to relax. Aries. Empress card is usually a Taurus card, but I feel like Aries and Leo, you gotta sit into this abundant energy and just realize that the right things come to you when they're supposed to. You cannot keep forcing this and holding on with all your might and not choosing to see when you need to do something. Like, you know that this love is around. You know that you're either just a player playing the field or you're dealing with a player playing the field. Like, you don't gotta be like this when you're established. It's not cool. You know better. And I know Aries like to be the first to do something, the first to do that, and the first to cheat, and the first to. But no. Be the first ones to make the right decision. And like, you want love, you do, in your soul, and maybe you've waited a while to invest in someone, and finally you invested in them, and they turned out to just cause a lot of strife and pain. I want you to sit in this good energy, this Empress energy, and this Queen of Cups energy. Like, you're in control of your emotions. You're in control of your abundance. When you're alone, you're in control. You've got the water. You've got everything coming to you. And I feel like the right love is going to come to you when it's meant for you. Because right now it feels like you're forcing something. Forcing an idea. Forcing a project to be right for you when it's not right. And then here we go. Our ending card is the Ten of Swords. So I feel like by the end of October you'll get the strength and to sit back in your power. It may hurt, and it may hurt someone else. And maybe that's what you're afraid of the most, because you're fine, you're good on your own. Alright, animal card for the lovely Aries. And I only say that again, like, I was harsh with Leo too, but I only say that to you guys because, come on, like, you don't F with fire signs. You guys are a force. And you guys are pretty logical when you guys want to be. I just feel like right now everyone's a little delusional until, oh, the golden egg, huh? I pulled the cosmic egg for the last ones, but for me, the golden egg it's something so precious and special. You know what's inside, you know what's growing, but it's kind of, to me, like the wheel of fortune. The wheel must turn, the cycle must end, and you will get what you want. You gotta let go. You gotta stop being so greedy. And I don't mean greedy in like, I want it all, it's all mine kind of greed. And I mean greedy just, you don't want things to change. And if you do, you want it to just be good, and you want to step into something else, and it's impulsive. But you have to wait a while for the egg to hatch. And Do you see the yellow in this reading? Especially towards the end of October, maybe going into Scorpio season. And what is the aspects? It's like Uranus and Gemini trining Pluto and Aquarius. And that's like all month. That is great change for our society. That is changes our communication. And maybe with the Neptune going retrograde, the rose-colored glasses will come off. And it's not going to be fun. And you know what? This could just be one aspect of your life. Maybe it's the old you that you're finally putting to rest. Just remember that you're powerful. And you don't need to exert all your energy just fighting other people and dealing with people who do not care about you. Let's be real. Does this person care about you as much as you care about them? Marriage is in your sight. You know, it's going to happen for you. Maybe not the type of marriage we're used to because institutions are dying, but I just feel like you're getting your wish granted in ways that are not fulfilling. If you're in a happy and established, happy, I put an emphasis on happy on both parts, happy and consistent. If you're happy, you could be getting into petty arguments for no reason this last month and exerting energy where you don't need to be. And the love is here. You just got to remind yourself of why you fell in love and get back on track and, you know, learn from the mistakes. Sit in your power and abundance, and it's all good because you have all the abundance cards here. And maybe it's something as simple as you're in a happy relationship and the finances are creeping up and doing weird things. Maybe someone lost a job, so they're trying to not spend money and they're frugal. But either way, check out your other signs just to be sure. And I wouldn't be surprised if your Venus sign would resonate because it is Libra season and I have a Venus in Libra, so I love that. But you know what? I do love for you, Aries, that you are so individual and you are so in balance with your creativity and your emotions and your abundance. You have it all sorted out for you. You just gotta pour that into partnerships where it needs to be. All right. Take care, Aries. Love you.